Hey, welcome to Triggre's Weekend Masterclass, and today I am going to show you a function to add or subtract a number of months of a date. To do that, I am going to create a flow part which does that, and the outcome of that flow part will be two dates, one with the months added and one with the months subtracted. And I'm going to create a page in a user flow where you can see this end result. So, without further ado, let's go to the designer. So like I said, we are going to start with flow parts. We are going to add a new flow part, and let's call that add X months, Keep it simple. And we are going to add two actions there. The first one will be to add a specific amount of months to the current date. And the second one will be to subtract a certain amount of months from that date. So we're going to add a calculation as an action. And we are going to add that function. And in this case, it's at the part which is called, with the section dates, and it's called add n months to a. And we have to fill out two things here. First of all, the date that we would like to use. Well, technically this can be any date that you want, but in this case I'm going to use the current date. So I'm going to add a number of months to the current date. There you go. And I would like to add 3 months in this case to the current date. So I'm going to use a specific value, 23. There you go. Of course, this could be an input as well, or something that you use from a property of a data item. That doesn't matter, as long as it's a number. So we're going to call this date in 3 months from now. And we're going to do around and about the same thing, but in this case we're going to subtract a few months. So we're going to create a new action, which is going to be a calculation again. And we're going to use the same function. There you go. In the dates section. There it is. And in this case, we are going to subtract 11 months from that. You might wonder, like, hey, Eddie, you're still using the add months function, but technically it doesn't matter. If I fill out a negative number, it will subtract. So let's do that. So we're going to add a specific value, and we're going to say minus 11 next to the current date. Okay. Current date, and we are going to call this one almost 1 year ago. Okay. To be able to use them in a user flow, we're going to add them to the output of this flow part. So date in 3 months from now. There you go, and a date almost 1 year ago. So we've created this flow part, and now we are going to add it in one of our user flows. So let's go back. Go to user flows. In this case, I'm going to pick this one. And I'm just going to create a button to show you the result of the function. So show result of function add months. And first I need to add this flow part to this user flow, and after that, of course, I need to add a page so you can see the actual end result. So we'll say next, add a new page decision on flow part. And like I said, we're first going to add a flow part, and the flow part's name was add X months. Done. And then we are going to add a page which shows those two outputs that we created. We'll show the outputs. Done. Okay. And I'm going to add 2 details to this page, one for every output that we have. Okay, so we see the flow part here, add X months, and when we open it, we can see the 2 dates that we have. So almost 1 year ago. And the second one is detail, date in 3 months from now. Okay, so all set. Let's publish the application and see how it looks. Okay, so the application has been published, and let's see how these dates will look. And maybe you can figure out when we actually recorded this video. So, as you can see here in this overview page, we have the show result of function add months button. Let's click it and see what the result will be. There you go. So almost 1 year ago is the 28th of March 2022. And the date in 3 months from now is 28th of May 2023. Shh, don't tell anybody, but there's a subscribe button. Hit it so you'll be notified about the next video. Oh wait, no, just tell anybody, you know, they're great videos.